Welcome to Utisam Mathematics. Thank you very much for always watching my videos. Let's look at this question. How many distinct pairs of integers of real numbers satisfy the equation x plus y all squared is equal to x plus 4 times y minus 4? Let's see how we are going to do this. Now, to start with, let's look at the left hand side. So we are going to expand the left hand side. This implies that you square the first term, x squared, 2 times x times y. We have 2xy, then plus y squared. And this is equal to, do the same thing on the right hand side. Let's expand. So x times y, we have xy, plus x times minus 4, so this is minus 4x. Then we take this one, 4 times y plus 4y, 4 times minus 4, we have minus 16. Okay, now we want to rearrange this equation and have quadratic equation in x. So let's bring the right hand side, expression on the right hand side, to the left hand side. So this implies that x squared plus 2xy, let's send this one to this side. So we are going to have plus 4x plus this one minus xy plus y squared minus 4y plus 16 is equal to 0. So we have x squared, now 2xy minus xy, we have xy plus 4x plus y squared minus 4y plus 16 is equal to 0. So we want to have a quadratic equation in x. So x squared plus, let's factorize x. So we have y plus 4 when we bring the x out, then plus y squared minus 4y plus 16 is equal to 0. Okay, so this is quadratic equation in x. So we have a term in x squared, a term in x, and then the constant term. So for real values of x, you can say that b squared minus 4ac is greater or equal to 0. So we go to the quadratic equation and then find our a. A is the coefficient of the variable square. So here it is 1. Then b, the coefficient of x. So b is y plus 4. Then c becomes the constant term. C is y squared minus 4y plus 16. So we are going to substitute them in this equation. So we have y plus 4 all squared minus 4 times 1 times y squared minus 4y plus 16 will be greater or equal to 0. So we can expand. We have y squared plus 8y plus 16, then minus 4 times y squared minus 4y plus 16, which is greater or equal to 0. So we still have to simplify. So y squared plus 8y plus 16 minus 4y squared. So this term that will be plus 16y minus 64 greater or equal to 0. So when we rearrange y squared minus 4y squared, we have minus 3y squared, and then 8y plus 16y, that will be plus 24y, and then 16 minus 64, have minus 48, greater or equal to 0. So we can bring 3 out, can factorize, so minus 3 out, we have y squared minus 8y, 3 will go into 24, 8, and then plus 16 is greater or equal to 0. Now this is perfect quadratic expression. Well, the first term is perfect square. The second term is also perfect square. And then let's take half of this. Half of 8 is 4. 4 squared give us 16. So this is perfect quadratic expression. So in that case, we can factorize it and then have y minus 4 squared is greater or equal to 0. So when we factorize this, this is what we are going to get. So just half of this, and then y minus the value that you get, you square. When you expand this, you still get this one. So we can say that there is a real solution for x if minus 3 times y minus 4 all squared is greater than or equal to 0. So for real values of y, we can also say that y minus 4 all squared is greater or equal to 0, and it will follow that minus 3 times y minus 4 squared will also be greater or equal to 0. So which implies that y minus 4 will be equal to 0, and if when we solve this one, we can say that y is 4. Now when y is 4, see, we had a quadratic equation x squared plus y plus 4 x plus y squared minus 4y plus 16 is equal to 0. So when y is 4, you just substitute it here. So here 4 plus 4, the quadratic equation becomes x squared plus 8x. Now when you put y is equal to 4 in this expression, we are going to get plus 16, which is equal to 0, right? Because this 4 squared will be 16. So you put here, that will be 4 squared minus 4 times 4 plus 16. 4 squared is 16 then, and this one too is 16. So minus 16 plus 16 go to 0, so it will be left with 16. And this is also a perfect square, a perfect quadratic expression. So if you want to factorize, when you factorize this, we are going to get x plus 4 all squared, which is equal to 0. Now when you do that, it means x plus 4 is also equal to 0, then x will be equal to minus 4. If that is the case, then minus 4 and then 4 is the only pair of real numbers for which x plus y all squared is equal to x plus 4 times y minus 4. So that is the only pair that will satisfy the equation. Viewers, thank you very much for staying with me. If you are watching me for the first time and you have not subscribed, kindly click on the subscribe button. And if you like this video, just give a thumbs up, and also you can share. Thank you very much. Bye.